Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's good to have you with us. We're going to start off like we have just about every lesson, working on our multiplication facts. So the very first thing I'd like you to do is to write out your twos. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Nice job. Let's count those all together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Now let's try to do it without looking. Close your eyes. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Nice job. Go ahead and clear your board. The next thing we're going to do is to write out our fives all the way up to 60. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go. Almost there. Go ahead and finish up. Let's count out our fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Nice job. Let's do it without looking. Close your eyes. Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Nice job. Go ahead and erase your board. The next one we're going to do is going to be our threes. I'm going to give you 30 seconds again. I'd like you to write out your threes until 36. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Nice job. I'm going to finish up my last number. Here we go. Let's do our chant. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27, 30, almost done. 33, 36, counting threes is fun. Let's do that one more time, but try to do it without looking. Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 27, 30, almost done. 33, 36, counting threes is fun. Go ahead and erase your board. The very next thing we're going to work on is going to be writing our large numbers. We're still working on the 10,000s place value, so I'm going to say it. I'd like you to write it in standard form and then in expanded form. Here we go. 40,806. 40,806. Remember to write each one as you hear it. Write 40. Do you remember what to put for thousands? 40,000. Put the comma. Remember, after the comma, there are 3 place values. So we're going to put 800, 6. Nice job. If you happen to put this right here, this doesn't say 806. This says 860. So make sure that you put the 6 in the right place value. Go ahead and write that in expanded form. We'll have 40,000. If you have a hard time remembering how many zeros to put, Just count the numbers behind the 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 place values. Because there's 4 place values, you put 4 zeros. There you go. We don't have to put anything for the 1000s, so the next one is 800. We don't have to put anything for the 10s, so the very last one we need to put is the 6. Nice job, everybody. Go ahead and erase your board. Now for this next one, I'm going to write the number, and I'd like to see if you guys can say the number yourself, because we need to know how to write them, and we need to know how to read them. Here we go. Here's the problem. How would you read that number? You say this part first, then you say this, then you say this. How would you read that number? 37,089. 37,089. Go ahead and write it in expanded form. The 3 is in the 10,000s place, so we would write 30,000. Again, counting the numbers behind it, there are four, so we would have 4 zeros behind the 3. Then we would have plus 7,000. We don't have anything for 100. Then we would do plus 80. Then plus 9. 37,089. Nice job. Now, one of the things that we started doing in the last few lessons is adding large numbers. So that's what we're going to be doing again today. So go ahead and get your marker or your pencil ready, and I'm going to give you a big addition problem. Here we go. $31,986 plus $17,642. Go ahead and write that down. And I'm going to give you 30 seconds to go ahead and add it. On your mark, get set, go. You have about 15 seconds to go ahead and finish it up. Nice job. Thank you for trying. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm always going to circle my big number and then count 6, 7, 8. I do not need to regroup or put a 1 up here because it's only 8. I'm going to circle my 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is a 2-digit number, so I'm going to put my 2 on the bottom and carry my 1 over into the next column. I'm going to circle my big number, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Put my 6 down here. I'm going to carry my 1, circle my 7 because it's the biggest number, 7, 8, 9. My next column, I'm going to circle the 3, 3, 4. Let's check your answer. 49,628. 49,628. Nice job. And erase your board. Your problem is 658 times 3. I'm going to go ahead and give you a minute to solve that problem, and then we'll review it together to check your answer. On your mark, get set, go. You have about 20 seconds. Go ahead and finish up what you can, and then we'll check your answer. Nice job. Here we go. 3 times 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more, 18. 3 times 6 is 18. I'm going to add my 2 zeros. 3 times 5. I can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. Or, now that I know my 3s, I can count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Either one is fine. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 50 is 150. Now we're going to do 3 times 8. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more. 18, 21, 24 score. 24. Now all I have to do is add them up. Make sure that when you add them up, you line up all of your numbers correctly. Because if you don't, you will not get the correct answer. Go ahead and add that up. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 plus 1 is 9. Bring down my 1. My answer is 1,974. 1,974. Nice job. Go ahead and erase your board. The very next thing we're going to do is going to be practicing all our fractions. So if you remember, we're going to have you draw the fraction as a fraction bar and on the number line. So your fraction today is 4 sevenths. The numerator is 4. The denominator is 7. So there are 4 parts out of the 7 pieces of the whole. Please, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Draw it on a fraction bar and on a number line. Go. Let's see how you did. Now, denominator is 7, so we need 7 sections. In order to make 7 sections, we need to make 6 slices. It's always 1 less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's count our boxes to make sure we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to color in 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. The same thing on the number line. We need 7 sections, so we need to make 6 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to count over 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 sevenths. The way that I know it, it's sevenths. Here's 1 section, 2 sections, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. Now, sometimes you may have a problem at school or on a test or on a worksheet that does this a little bit differently. Instead of giving you the fraction, they're going to show it on the number line, and they want you to name the fraction. So let me give you an example. Here is a fraction, number line, and I'd like you to tell me what fraction is this. Now, when you look at that, Someone might say, I have no idea. I can't figure that out. There's not enough information. You're right. The only numbers that they give you is 0 at the beginning and 1 at the end, which is what it should be because it's a number line. But how do you tell what fraction this is? The very first thing you do is count the sections. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there are 5 sections, you know that the denominator is 5. Then you count over 1, 2. You went over 2, so that's the numerator. You may not have any numbers on that number line other than 0 and 1, but you'll be able to tell what the fraction is by counting the sections to get the denominator and then counting over how many spaces you moved to get the numerator. So the fraction here would be 2/5. Nice job. Go ahead and erase your board. The very next thing we're going to do is to compare fractions. I'd like you to tell me if these fractions are greater than, less than, or equal to. Your first one is going to be 2/3 and 4/6. The next one is going to be 4/5 and 2/5. Finally, it will be 3/8 and 3/4. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to copy those down and go ahead and compare them. Go. You have about 15 seconds. Nice job. All right, here we go. The numerators are not the same. The denominators are not the same. So I have to cross multiply. I'm going to start here. 3 times 4. 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm going to write 12 up here. Then I'm going to multiply 2 times 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. When I look at both numbers are the same. So 2/3 is equal to 4/6. If the numbers are the same, it means the fractions are equal. Next, my numerators are not the same, but my denominators are the same. Because my denominators are the same, I just need to look at the numerators. When the denominators are the same, it means the pieces are the same size. So if I have 4/5 against 2/5, 4 is bigger than 2. So I would say 4/5 is greater than 2/5. Finally, the numerators are the same, the denominators are not. Because the numerators are the same, I just look at the denominators. 4 is a smaller number than 8, so it means the pieces will be bigger. So 3/4 is bigger than 3/8. So I would say 3/8 is less than 3/4. 3/8 is less than 3/4. Nice job. Finally, the next thing we're going to do is going to be to start adding fractions. Now, if you remember, when we're adding fractions, we have to have the same denominator. When we add or subtract two things, they have to be the same thing. So here we go. If I have 1/6 plus 3/6, what would be my answer? The very first thing I need to do is to check my denominators. 6, 6. If the denominators are the same, it means that the parts are the same size. If the parts are the same size, you just need to add them then. So 6, 6, this will remain 6 because they're going to be in 6 pieces. This number will not change. So in order to solve it, you need to look at the two numbers on top. You're just going to do 1 plus 3 equals 4 6. Nice job. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a good day, and we will see you next time.